Well, Smeeth and Vic, good morning. Ultimately, what these decisions will come down to is whether the voters, the men and women of Metro Detroit, will have the final say on these very key issues that will affect Detroit's future. Whether it'll be positive or negative remains to be seen as it relates to the casinos, though. Those in favor of new casinos in Metro Detroit, they say that the new casinos will inject money into the local economy. The casinos have to be built, land has to be cleared, jobs will be created. Those against the new casinos say that there are already enough casinos in our area. And then when you add the new casino in Toledo, Hollywood Casino, well, the area, some say, is now oversaturated, and casinos bring problems of their own to the area. So the decision as to whether more casinos should be built will now be, or will be, up to voters if the board approves the vote, and they are expected to do so. The other big issue is the bridge, whether or not a new bridge to Canada should be built. Now, the Maroon family, Matty Maroon, he owns the Ambassador Bridge. He says that there is not enough traffic and that taxpayers will be given a bill ultimately for the new bridge. Governor Snyder has worked out an agreement with Canadian leaders. He says that taxpayers will not pay additional revenue for this new bridge. And so at this point, Matty Maroon has collected the 600,000 signatures that are needed to put this issue on the ballot before voters in November. The board will decide whether or not that issue should be placed on the ballot as well. At this point, if those signatures are legitimate, there's no reason why voters should not have the final say-so. But going back to the casino proposal, there's no such thing as a sure thing. And so the board will have the final say-so. There are two Democrats, two Republicans. They will hammer this issue out, and we'll learn what they ultimately decide a little later today. 7 Action News will be following this very closely. We'll have the decision in later editions of 7 Action News, as well as online at WXYZ.com. But for now, that is the very latest from Metro Detroit. Malcolm Maddox, 7 Action News.